Welcome to the Big Five podcast, the show where we dive into the world of trends, entertainment, culture, music, and food. I'm dance influencer, the voice behind this journey. Yeah, and Leo, I've got my very special guest.
Hi guys, I'm Samaya.
Yeah, so Leo tuko na Sumaya. So Sumaya, kindly tell us more about you.
Well, I have moved to Kenya about 3 years ago, and I'm currently staying in Nairobi. While I stay in Nairobi, I am in university for business.
Okay. Yeah, so Sumaya, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so today we're gonna talk about the differences between the Kenya and US.
Differences. Well, there's quite a few, but there's one that comes to mind. Traffic.
Hmm.
The traffic here is crazy. You will sit in traffic for about an hour before you even move an inch.
Hmm.
And traffic in the U.S. is not bad,
Hmm.
and there's also traffic laws. So in the U.S., it is mandatory to abide by these laws, or you will be arrested. Here, you guys just kind of move at your own pace.
Oh,
Mm,
okay, so you're talking about traffic, yeah?
traffic, yeah.
Okay, and do you have any Kenyan friends?
I do. I have some very special Kenyan friends from school.
Mm-hmm.
They are a lively bunch and very friendly. They make me feel included. So it's very nice to have them.
Very nice.
Mm.
Yeah, so about Kenyan food, like, do you like the Kenyan food? And what's your favorite food?
Oh, I do like Kenyan food. It is nothing new to me. My
Mm-hmm.
dad is Kenyan, so even in the US, I have had the Kenyan food. I feel like my favorite dish would have to be chapati and beans. Yes.
Pie and beans, yeah?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's dive into the world of music. Yeah.
Music.
Do you like the Kenyan music?
I do like Kenyan music.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I don't know any Kenyan artists
Artist?
per se. I'm more of the general Afro beats. That's
Oh,
what I like. Yes.
okay.
Mhm.
And my other question is, what differences have you come across between the two countries?
Differences. Here there's a lot of holidays because there's many cultures here, many religions and stuff like that. So there's definitely, how can I say, more off days, from school and from work. In the US, we have our mandatory holidays. Also there, I feel like they're more lively. They're more festive, right? So they have a lot more decorations during the holidays.
Oh, okay. Would you work in Kenya?
I work in Kenya. For
Yeah.
me, I would have to say no because of a strong language barrier. Even knowing I pick up Swahili very slowly, if I
Mhm.
was just to be thrown into the work world, it would not work out for me.
Oh, okay. And do you think Kenya is better than US or vice versa?
I would have to say I'm pretty biased. I feel like for me, the US is very much better. For
Hmm.
me, per se, I have all my friends, I have my other part of my family,
Hmm.
and it's just how I grew up. With there, it's very much easier. With I know the rules and stuff. Here, I'm still picking up things very slowly.
Oh, okay. Have you been late to school, and how is it different here and in the US?
I have been late. I haven't been late to school here because I have to make up for the traffic. Don't want to be late and then miss a whole class because of traffic. But in the US,
Mhm.
I only went so far as high school there. If I was late, I would just make myself later because I know that I would still be led into class. Normally, if I was driving and I'm 10 minutes late past the bell, I would just stop and get breakfast and then continue on to school and just be an hour later.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. And what's your take on people in Kenya who always assume that people from the US have money?
Wow, there's a lot of them. Wow, I've been stopped many times as walking to school or just around town because people think I have money. Because physically, I'm much different than the Kenyan people here, even though I am Kenyan
Mhm.
in my blood, but they don't know that. So I get stopped and asked for money all the time. It's not a bad thing, but for me, it's very frustrating because I'm just as broke as everybody else.
You're broke.
I'm broke, yes.
Yeah, okay. My other question is, ever since you've been in Kenya, have you been able to encounter the same things that you have in the US?
There's a few things like chain restaurants,
Mhm.
KFC, Subway, and Pizza Hut. They're all the same in the U.S. things I haven't been able to find here are like clothing brand stores like Nike, Adidas, stuff like that. But if you go shopping around here in Mutumba, you can definitely find those brands.
Okay, so today those are my questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
welcome again to my podcast.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been very nice.
Yeah, so tell him something.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. This is my very first podcast, and to say I was very nervous when I came out. But he has made it very relaxing and not so nerve wracking. So I appreciate him for having me on here, and I appreciate you guys for watching.